Welcome to Bible in a Year, Day 93. Today we discuss Judges 10 through 12. So far we've met Israel's first 5 judges, Othniel, Ehud, Shamgar, who is mentioned just very briefly, Deborah, and Gideon. Judges 10 begins by naming 2 more judges without much detail, Tola and Jair. The Israelites once again did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, so the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, and he turned them over to the Philistines and the Ammonites. After 18 years of oppression, Israel cries out to the Lord. Chapter 10, verse 10. We have sinned against you. We have forsaken our God and have served the Baals. God reminds him of all the times he has already saved them and says, I'll save you no more. Let your fake God save you. At this, Israel repents again, and they take action. They throw out their fake gods and begin serving the Lord. God uses the most unlikely person to deliver Israel. Jephthah was a mighty warrior, but he was considered an illegitimate son. He was denied inheritance, driven out of his father's hometown, and surrounded himself with, the Bible calls, worthless fellows. As the Ammonites began attacking, the elders asked Jephthah to lead the fight. His response, Did you not hate me and drive me out of my father's house? Why come to me in your distress? They offer that if he will come and defeat the army, Jephthah could be their leader. Jephthah first tries a bit of diplomacy with the king of the Ammonites by giving a history of the past conflicts and trying to explain that the land was theirs anyway. The Ammonite king was not persuaded. The Spirit of the Lord was upon Jephthah, and victory would be his, but for some unknown reason, he makes a vow to God. Chapter 11, verse 30. If you give the Ammonites into my hand, then whatever comes out of the doors of my house first when I return home, I will offer as a burnt offering. This vow was completely unnecessary and wrong. God already promised Israel would be successful by serving and obeying him. Jephthah and his men do subdue the Ammonites. He returns home, and his only child, a daughter, is the first out the door. Jephthah is heartbroken and says, If I had only not opened my mouth. Human sacrifice was clearly named as sin in the law. Jephthah clearly doesn't understand the law, and in the end, he does sacrifice his daughter because of the unnecessary and sinful vow. The Israelites who settled in the land before crossing the Jordan River are often referred to as the Gileadites. A war between Gilead and Ephraim erupts over Jephthah excluding Ephraim from fighting the Ammonites, which ends up in the death of 42,000 Ephraimites. One kind of funny part of the story, some from Ephraim would lie and say that they were not, but their accents would always give them away. I can always tell if someone is from Kentucky by the way they say Louisville, or if they are from my hometown based on how they say Frederica Street. Jephthah dies after being Israel's judge for 6 years. Today's reading concludes by naming the next 3 judges of Israel, Ibzan, Elon, and Abdon, which marks the passing of another 25 years. Take a look at Judges chapters 13 through 15. We will discuss those chapters tomorrow. Have a blessed day.